Evening, gents. Hope you're all good. Good to be back with more midweek action. How are we all doing on this fine Thursday evening? Sorry, it's another late one, but nature of the beast when it's kids' holidays and all that sort of stuff. Good to see Daz is in the building, even though he hasn't got a game. Rob, I just sent you a transfer offer, so have a little look at that. I'm not silent, Daz. I've just be patient, mate. I'd not started. Composing myself. Jens is with us too. Just give the other lads a minute or two to see who else is going to join us, and we'll see where we go first. So tonight we've got Black Shucks High Flying, been top I think since game week 1 against Egmore Rangers. Should be a good game. Boothtown Badgers versus PPP, Bradford versus Dragons, Crag Island versus Unicorns, Interloco versus the Kessel Miners, and the Vikings versus Phoenix. Everybody's in and submitted. So we are ready to get going. So who's here? Jens is here, Rob's here. Daz has not got a game. Jens has got Max and Paddy. Not seen them yet. Rob's got Tato. I would assume who. Right. Where are we going to start? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll start with Jens, just because he's here. Oh, Sav's here. And he's playing Smuts, and Smuts probably won't be, so we'll start there. And let's have a look. How interesting to see how some of the teams line up tonight with some transfers processed after the last game week. So a bit of a change up for Crag Island. A couple of new faces. Gavy's coming to centre midfield. Hoyland up front in a deal done with Dragons, who are very much new look, as we'll see in a little bit. So that is how my line's up tonight. Over at the Unicorns, I think Schlotterbeck just come back in. And that is it for the Unicorns. Playovich can have number 10. And we will get the first game of the evening under night. Crag Island versus Unicorns. I have to say I'm incredibly disappointed to see so many free DMC formations. I really thought we were going to move away from that and try and be a little bit more creative, but apparently not. Early goals here. Agate's put Crag Island 1-0 up, but Vinicius Jr. has answered back for the Unicorns inside 20 minutes as they approach half time. Couple of chances for Crag Island, Gay with a header, but it is Isak down at the other end who's put Unicorns 2-1 up on 42 minutes. End-to-end stuff, plenty of chances. Even in Liam will be good. And it is Crag Island 1, Unicorns 2 at the break. 8 attempts, 7 on target for Craggy. Just 3 attempts for the Unicorns, but 2 of them have gone in. Isak and Vinicius Jr. Adam Wharton playing well again, picks up an assist, and Ulmer with an assist over at Crag Island. No assist for Agate's opener. We'll just see if Mike wants to do anything. Even Dims, even Doug, hope you good, boys, on this fine Thursday evening. So yeah, first game of the night, half time. Unicorns 2, Crag Island 1. Mike's going to go as is, and I'm pretty sure Smuts will not be here, so we'll go to 60. And it is an equaliser. Gavy on his debut has levelled, and a final round goal capped off by Mo Salah has turned the tide in Crag Island's favour. Pretty dominant from them. Continued that dominance into the second half and have their rewards with 2 quick-fire goals to put them 3-2 ahead. Just the 1 assist for Hoyland. Oh, Smuts is here. Hi, Smuts. Yeah, you're 3-2 behind at the second break, having gone into half time 2-1 ahead. Assist for Hoyland, and Mike's going to run it through, so we'll go across to the Unicorns. Pavlovic struggling on a 5, Vinicius doing well. Yeah, Danny Olmo having a decent game, a few 6s in there as well. Some attacking options on the bench, so I'd expect to see something a little bit different for the Unicorns. If Musiala could get a red or Unicorns a big injury, that would be class. That's a bit harsh. Even in Hodgett, that would be good. Could see a Vlahovic debut tonight. I'm pretty sure he was injured at the start of the season. If Smuts decides to chuck him on. Pavlovian for... Oh, what have we done here? Vlahovic for Rodrigo. So top. You play them next just looking for advantages. I mean, yeah, we all want a little edge, but I'm not sure wishing folk to get injuries is great etiquette. But anyway, Vlahovic is on for a debut. He's going to go up front alongside Isak. 25 minutes to play or so. Can Unicorns get back into it with that attacking change? Flown by to the last 10 minutes. A little bit of pressure coming from the Unicorns, but Craig is still in it as well. And it is them who come forward at the death. Oh, no time for the arrow, unfortunately. Salah has capped off a good performance with a goal in added time, and Craig Island have run out 4-2 winners after a pretty dominant display, to be honest. 12 attempts, 10 on target, decent performance from them. Salah picks up man of the match. Just the 1 assist from the 4 goals coming from Hoyland. Lots of good ratings in there, 8s and 9s. A couple of 6s as well over at Unicorns. Yeah, a couple of poor performances. Zubamendi on a 5, Pavlovic on a 5, struggled in midfield. Some 7s and 8s in there as well. But yeah, 3 points to Mr. Savage. Next up, we've got Dragons against Bradford. New look Dragons tonight. Esteval listed he's on his way out, but still plays tonight. So, debuts tonight for Donnarumma, Goretzka, Reece James, Florian Wirtz, De Bruyne, and Erling Haaland. Plenty of squad numbers to us. 8 new players across at Bradford. Just the 1 change. Minton for a debut on the right midfield. And Cuckoo shifts to AMC. And that is it for Steve. So, second game of the night, Bradford versus the Dragons. Good luck to both managers. And it is De Bruyne on debut opens the scoring for them Dragons. Haaland involved with the build-up, I think. Bradford having a little bit of possession themselves, but Dragons look dangerous every time they come forward, and now that they've got Haaland, you would expect them to score plenty. Da fuck. What's up, Steve? We get to half time. 1-0 to the Dragons. Even in terms of chances, 4 for Bradford, 5 for Dragons. It was Haaland with the assist, playing an 8. Donnarumma decided he's found a manager who he's got a little bit of respect for and has put in a bit of a performance after pissing all over Rob for the last 4 or 5 games. Decent performance from the Dragons over at Bradford. A Nana and Delit on 8s, as is and Cuckoo, but some 5s and 6s in there as well. Odegaard on a 5 and a booking. Not made a tackle, only completed half his passes. Not the best 45 minutes for him. We'll see if Steve wants to do anything. Doug's going to go as is, as you would expect after such a decent first half. Steve's going to go to 60, so look, what we shall do, excuse me, Birch with a big chance for the Dragons. Whoa, fucking hell. Flown from 55 to 70. And on the click, Sesko has equalised for Bradford, who've had absolutely nothing in terms of chances or possession really since the break. It's been all Dragons, but there is a sucker punch from Sesko, assist coming from Rafinha. Some decent defensive performances, both centre backs and DMC on 8s and 9s, along with the keeper of Dragons. All 7s and 8s, decent performance still, just lacking that killer second goal. Lissandro Martinez on a 6. Could see Cody Gakpo or Mateus Nunes here for Doug. Steve's options are Retegui and Neto in terms of attackers. Gakpo for Estevao, no problem, mate. So, how am I getting bossed in the air? Indeed, just won 1 out of 5 headers. So I'll just wait on Steve. Steve's going to roll it, as he often does. 20 minutes to play then, Bradford and Dragons, and it's a penalty and a sending off. Tapsoba has been sent off. Nothing happened for 10, 12 minutes, and boom, penalty and red card. They're going to be kicking himself because they went 1-0 up, they looked dominant. All Dragons couldn't get that second goal, and now staring down the barrel. De Bruyne. Harsh one that, but nature of the beast. So penalty, we'll slow it down for the last 10 minutes. And Cuckoo with it scores Bradford 2-1. Dragon still pushing. Gakpo moves in on goal and scores. 2-2, debut goal. Dramatically, the 10-men equalise. Is there any further late draw? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Goretzka's off. He's had a decent performance on debut, but he has been sent off. And the Dragons are going to have to see this out with 9. There's not a lot you can do, really. I think I would. Oh, Jesus. Gakpo is getting dragged off. He's come on, he's scored, and he is off. Duggan desperate to hold on to this point. Steve, do you want to do anything? I didn't even offer it out last time. Completely forgot, but I suspect not, but I'll give you a second to see. Mental 5 minutes, red card, concede a penalty, 2-1 down, equalise, and then Goretzka, red card. Steve, we're just going to assume you're going to roll it, and we'll play it through. Is there further late drama in this last 10 minutes? Sandra Martinez into the book. Donnarumma with a big save. Corner Bradford. Heading stoppage time. Florian Wirtz. Odano with a big tackle. Pedri involved. Another big tackle from Bradford. Off the bar from Wirtz. Allen on the rebound. Couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. And we've come away with a 2-2. What a dramatic second half. All Dragons in the first 70 minutes. Setsko scored on the click. Tapsoba considered a penalty, got sent off from Cuckoo, but Bradford 2-1 up. Gakpo equalised. Goretzka then got sent off. No idea what the fuck was going on there. Tapsoba hat down on Cuckoo. Reckless challenge by Goretzka, went in 2-footed on Odegaard. So, yeah, a bit unfortunate for Dragons. Really entertaining game for the neutrals. Assists from Haaland and Pedri over at Bradford. And Nana picks up man of the match. Decent DMC performance. Good defensive performance all around from Bradford. One assist coming from Rafinha. Great game, chaps. Well done. Next up, we have got the Vikings versus the Phoenix, who line up like this. Just the one change. Grealish comes in at AMC. And he's going to pick up number 24 over at the Vikings. Akliush in at AMC. Barrios in at centre midfield. Hang on a minute, that doesn't feel like that's right. I might be wrong. Let me just check that. I feel like oh, it is right. It is right. Okay, cool. So that is correct. 4 debutants for the Vikings tonight. So game 3, Vikings versus the Phoenix. Good luck to both. And it is Doué open to scoring for the Phoenix. And it is 2-0 Dembele. Didn't feel like there was a lot of action in that first half. No attempts on target from the Vikings from their 3 shots. 3 shots, 2 on target for the Phoenix, and they lead 2-0. Grealish and Kulusevski with the assists. Dembele and Doué with the goals. Elliot Anderson doing a decent job in midfield as well. Over at the Vikings, a sea of 6s with a few 7s in there for the centre backs, and DMC struggling in the attacking areas. Cunha and Esposito on the bench for Jens. I don't think it's an issue of the players. Potentially a formation thing. I'm not sure. Maybe just a decent performance from the Phoenix. Give Max and Paddy a bit of credit. Just wait and see if Jens wants to do anything. Right. We've got Esposito from arrows up to the strikers. Like that, I assume you mean. Might need to go through DMC soon. Oh, Jens, fuck off, man. Just confirm that's okay, mate. That's what you want. Perfect. I would suggest that it's this narrow defensive unit against teams that are playing attacking wingers that's probably doing you the damage. But that's just my theory on it. And we've flown straight to 58 minutes, so we're going to stop it there. 57 minutes, nothing happened. So one last opportunity for the managers to do something a little bit different. No real change in ratings. Decent performance away from home for Phoenix, 7s and 8s. Nobody less than a 7. I'm pretty sure that Max and Paddy will be happy with what's going on out there. Maybe a little change, but completely fair if they just roll, which they have. Jens is going to do Yelch from Mecha. Give Enzo up arrow to AMC. There you go. Right. 30 minutes for Vikings to get back into it. Feels like a lot of ball in the middle of the pack, but Barcola has got a goal back now. We've got 15 minutes to play for the Vikings to get back into the game and level. Kamada with a chance. And it's all Vikings now. As I say that, Phoenix get a little bit more control. Pretty much end to end as we finish with a 2-1 win for the Phoenix. Relatively even, 8 chances versus 7, 4 on target for the Phoenix, 2 for the Vikings. Barcola with a goal, Jelks with the assist from the bench for the Vikings. Kulusevski picks up man of the match, 7s and 8s for everybody, with the exception of Kulusevski on a 9 and Raya on a 6. Decent performance from the Phoenix, well played to them, unlucky to Jens. Next up, we are across to the Kessel Miners, who made just one change. Lee Kang in, come up from the reserves and straight in up front for Dimble. He's going to pick up number 22 over at Loco. We've made a tactical change. We've gone no DMCs. Kimmich is just going to sweep up in there. Eze Foden and Elise in support of Endrick and Dicker in at centre back because Rudiger is injured. So Loco versus Miners. Good luck to Dimble. Appeals for a penalty, turned down. And an injury to Nico Williams. I suspect we're probably going to see Son come on the right hand side. Maybe a shuffle, maybe a swap with Saka, or even Kang in up front. Swap with Son, maybe. Just a straight swap for Son. Okay, all good. So get the first half back underway. Feels a little bit more Kessel heavy going forward, and no penalty shout turned down for the Miners. Somebody went into the book. Eze with a chance. Edison can't hold it, but comes to nothing. Heading towards half time. Bit frantic. Plenty of text, but no clear-cut chances, really. When we get to half time, it felt like the Miners had the better of it. Yeah, absolutely. 7 attempts, 4 on target, 2 attempts, nothing on target for Loco. Kang doing well up front, as is Casado. 7s and 6s for everybody else at the Miners. Over at Loco. Dumfries and Edison on 8s. Everybody else struggling. So we are going to just tweak it about a little bit. In fact, we're going to drop them all the way back there. In fact, we're going to take Kimmich off for Dybala. Swap him there. That's what we're going to do. And we will roll back to 60 minutes. And it is Elise in the net, but disallowed for offside. We get to 60 minutes, just nothing really other than that disallowed goal since half time. We've had 2 or 3 penalties turned down, a goal disallowed, but still at 0-0. No real change really, not a lot happened since half time. Let's see if Dimble wants to do anything. Lacroix and Sucic on the bench over at Loco. We are going to take off Hendrick for Pardo. We're going to stick the ball up front as a in midfield like that. Rail to MC alongside Palacios. Okay, that is all from me and Dimble, so we'll run this one through and see if we can get a breakthrough. And it is Lee Kang-in on debut up front, playing well and open to scoring for the Miners. 10 minutes to play, Palacios involved into the last few minutes. Looks like it's all Miners, to be honest. And they do come away with a 1-0 win away from home. Good result and thoroughly deserved from the Miners. 10 attempts, 7 on target. Just the 2 attempts, not a single shot on target for the Loco. Really disappointing performance. A few decent performances in there, but no real threat going forward, unfortunately. Lee Kang-in comes in, gets man of the match, 3 key passes and a goal. Casado picks up a 9, unfortunately doesn't get man of the match. But yeah, a good solid away win from the Miners. Well played, Dimble. Good 3 points for you there. Now we go to the all-conquering Black Shucks. As you would expect, completely unchanged when they are up against Hodges Egmore Rangers, who have, I feel like they made 1 change. I think Boadi's dropped out for Carl in central midfield in the only change for Hodgie. So, kitchen Dan against Hodgie. Dan, give us a wave if you're here. I know you're normally lingering around. And it is Osimhen opens the scoring for the league leaders, who are looking pretty impressive in the early part of this season. And we're heading to half time. It looks like the Shucks are going to win with a 1-0 lead. And they do. Not many attempts at all. 2 attempts, 1 on target from the Shucks. Just the 1 attempt for Hodgie. Plenty of 6s in there, a couple of 7s. Attacking players not really involved. 7s across the board for Shucks, apart from Osimhen, apart from David, who's picked up an assist, who's performing very well. That's 6 contributions in 5.5 games for him. Osimhen with his 4th goal of the season, and 5 contributions in 5 for Alvarez. That front 3 working wonders for Dan. So I'll just see what either manager wants to do. Balsani for Carl, no problem. Dan's normally here. I've not seen him yet, so I'll just give him a minute. Yep. Okay, we'll go to 60. And it is Osimhen, 5th goal of the season, and doubled the lead for the Shucks. I'll click it there so it doesn't skip on. But all Black Shucks, really, not a huge amount of chances, but incredibly ruthless when they come along. Look at Hodgie of Bruggen on a 5-6s for the entire back four, as well as Kamara and Palmer. Just a save 6s and a couple of 7s in there for Hodgie. Maybe Ekatike time. 7s and 8s, all attacking players. Another assist for Julian Alvarez. Dan went in quite early with his attacking players and put that trio together, and they are certainly repaying him nicely. TK is going to come on for Cole Palmer, and we will run this one to full time. Can anybody stop the Shucks? Ten minutes to play. Heading towards stoppage time, and what looks like a pretty comfortable victory for the league leaders. Absolutely nothing coming back from Haigmore Rangers. 2 attempts, 1 on target, 9 and 5, pretty comprehensive. 3 points for Dan. Osimhen picks up man of the match. David and Alvarez, all 3 of them playing 9s. Ruben Diaz at the back as well. 7s for everyone else, apart from Lacey, who did well. Not the best from Haigmore. One to send to the history books and forget about for Hodgie. A few 7s in there. Too many 6s and 5s. Black Shucks roll on. And the last game of the evening is the Boothtown Badgers against the Pool Party. Change of shape-ish for Rob, Diaz and Kane and Gordon all come in as a front three. Manu comes in at DMC. The fullbacks have pushed on. 6 debutants for Rob tonight. And over at Tato's Badgers, Neymar shifted left Downman in at AMC. 15 years old. Assist from the bench in his only performance so far. Ryan's going to pick up number 22. We may see him make his debut from the bench in a little while. Tremaine into the book early doors. I think we've only seen 2 red cards tonight, both for Dragons. McTominay's opened the scoring, and Hackney has doubled the lead for the Badgers, and PPP are going to shit again. It's all Badgers. And Chimene has got a third and probably wrapped it up, you would think, for the Badgers. And we get to half time. 7 attempts, 6 on target, just the 1 from PPP. Allison's come in having a 5. There's something going on in your goalkeeping department, Rob. I don't know if your goalkeeping coach is physically abusing your goalkeepers or something, but not the best. Rob's going to roll it all the way through. Doesn't give a shit. Over at Badgers, 9s for Chimene, McTominay, 8s for Hackney and Mbappe. Hackney, McTominay and Mbappe picked up assists in that first half. Chimene on a booking might be one to keep an eye on for Spud. Downman is going to make way for Rayan. who's going to come on and make his debut. We'll go to 60 minutes. Euro into the book for a foul on Harry Kane. Hackney there, I think, into the book as well. And it's 4-0. And Mbappe has got his token goal and 5th of the season. Quick look at the stats, and 8 and 7 for Badgers, 2 and 2 for PPP. Allison down to a 4, Gordon on a 5. Everybody's doing absolutely honking. Guay, Fabregate for Chimeni at 60. And that'll do. So we will wrap this one up. Rob continues his great. There's a red card for Rob. Continues his run of conceding an average of 4 a game. Pretty impressive, to be honest. Incredibly consistent to get someone sent off and concede 4 every week. What are you going to do, Rob? Do what you like. Okay, let's just do that. Sangare off. It's a 5th for Badgers. Baltimore has scored. 20 minutes to play. Mbappe's got a 6th. Baltimore has got a 7th. It's getting pretty depressing, this, to be honest. I actually feel sorry for Rob. Minion's been sent off. To be honest, Tato, I think out of respect, you should just not even play with a keeper for the last 7 minutes. Let the guy get a couple of goals back. Striker off for Suzuki. Tato concerned about the comeback here, I think. Anthony Gordon on debut scores from the spot. And we get to full time. Boothtown Badgers 7, PPP 1, 13 attempts, 12 on target, 4 and 3. Allison's got a 3, 7s and 6s for the rest of the outfield players. Yeah, not a great day for Rob, unfortunately. Mbappe, man of the match, 2 goals and an assist, 2 goals for Baltimore. Assists also for Rayan and Gay and Hackney and McTominay and Neymar. Yep, pretty comprehensive. Well done, Tato. Back to the drawing board for Rob. That concludes tonight's fixtures. Black Shucks 2, Egmore 0, Badgers 7, PVP 1, Bradford and Dragons 2 apiece, Craig Allen 4, Unicorns 2, Interloco 0, Miners 1, Vikings 0, Phoenix 2. Leaves the league table looking like this. PPP somehow not bottom because Tempesters have yet to win. Black Shucks 4 points clear of Badgers, followed by Bradford, Miners, Phoenix and Craggy. Egmore back on 8, Unicorns and Loco on 7, Vikings 6, Dragons 5, 3 and then 2. Next week's fixtures: Badgers, Craggy Island, Interloco, Dragons, Miners, Egmore, Tempesters, Unicorns, Phoenix, PPP, Vikings, Bradford. Means no fixture for the league leaders by the looks of things. Quick look at the play stats. Mbappe leading the way with Hayden Hackney for the average ratings, followed by Bellingham, Wharton, Isak. Mbappe, Isak and Sesko on 6 goals. Bellingham, Osman, Vinicius on 5. In terms of assists, De Jong and Wharton on 4. Kvaratskhelia getting the most dribbles, followed by Elisa. And yeah, that's all. I will move the save on, do deals, upload it, and I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks for joining me, chaps. See you later.